foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahavashai, Bahasham Mahavakar Kwadash. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few brothers and sisters that are listening and also learning in hopes of being saved within these last days, because we're living in the last days of the last days. We're going to start off with Jeremiah 15, right? And we're going to jump straight to 20, right? You shall be as my mouth. Let them return to you. He says, you shall be as my mouth. So the prophets were a mouthpiece representing the Lord Yahweh, right? Prophets were a mouthpiece. But you must not return to them. I will make you to this, a people of fortified bronze wall. They will fight against you. So you're going to have that. You're going to have, listen, the Lord's made us a fortified wall. Tough. Cannot be penetrated. They shall fight against you. It says it. They shall fight against you. So they're going to fight, but something's going to happen. But they shall not prevail against you. They're not going to prevail. They're going to fight, but they're not going to prevail. All right? And you know you're really, really, really powerful when they need to hire an army. When they need to hire an army, bro, that's power. You got the army that can't even control X-army. The X-army that can't even control you. Oh, you're fucking useless, Baba Kishar. Excuse my language. And it says, for I am with you to save you and deliver you, says the Lord Yahweh. I will deliver you from the hand of the wicked. I will redeem you from the grip of the terrible. Grip, right, of the terrible. Okay, let's see what else we got. Does the devil, does he know everything you're doing? No, he don't. Can the devil read your mind? No, he can't. Can the devil, can he predict? No, he can't. No, he can't. The devil, guess what he does? Studies your patterns. He studies your patterns. That's what the devil does. So he can't read your mind. He studies your patterns by using people, basically. The occult, witches, familiar spirits. This is how he's able to study you. That's why when you see people come out, guess what they're going to have? They're going to have their watch. They're going to be looking at their watch, seeing what time did you leave? Where did he go? They're going to be getting on the phone to here and there. He can't be everywhere at once. It's impossible. So who's he going to use? He's going to use the occult. He's going to use human traffickers. Because he can't be everywhere. So he taps into the people that are what? That are compromised. That's who he's going to use. That's how he's able to study you. He studies you. Go to Job 1. And we're going to get into that example. This is Job. Chapter 1. So it says, Job 1. And we're going to jump straight to verse 6. Check this out. Check this out. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh. And Satan also came among them. And the Lord said to Satan, from where do you come? So Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro on the earth and walking from back in it. So he's on the earth. But who is he using? People as vessels. He's using people. That's who he uses as vessels, right? To do their bidding. So a lot of people, they're doing the devil's bidding. And it says, when the Lord Yahweh said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? There is none like him in the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and shuns evil. So Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, does Job fear God for nothing? Have you not made an hedge around him and around his house. Oh, so hold on a minute. How does the spiritual demon Satan know that there's a hedge around his house? How does he know that? Because he studies people. He's been doing this for centuries now. He studies people. He studies patterns. And it says, and around his household and all that he have on every side, you have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. So Job knew about his possessions. He knew about his blessings. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he have, and he will already curse you. He shall curse you to your face. So he said, I'm going to curse you to your face. He's going to curse you to your face. You put enough head on him, he's going to end up cursing you and turning. You see the dynamic of everything is spiritual, brothers. These people, they're being tapped into. They're being used by unclean spirits. Timekeeping, looking that way, looking that way. He can't be everywhere. It's not Satan is not God. He can't be everywhere. He doesn't know all things. This is why you have cameras. This is why you have sensors. This is why you have eyes. People act as eyes. And it says, and you have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has. It says it, and he will surely curse you to your face. To your face. Man? So that's the main goal. The main goal is to get you to give up. There was a bet placed with the Most High and who? Satan. Satan was saying, listen, I'm going to do this and that, and he's going to curse you to your face. So that's the battle. You're looking at it like it's the flesh. It's not the flesh. It's the spirit. Because the spirit says, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and high places in the heavens. So yet they can monitor you through using other people, cults, organization, and traffickers. That's how they can monitor you. This is why you're on Satan's most wanted list, because you're a threat. You're dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. You have to be watched. You have to be watched. Because if you're not one of them, then you could mess it up. You see? If you're not one of them, you can mess up the whole thing. You see? So you have to be watched. Right? And because you're not a part of his kingdom, right? And they know you're not a part of their kingdom, so you have to be watched. And right? Yeah, I'm fine. You?
I'm fine.
They say that as well. Are you okay? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying, bro? I know about all the tactics of the program now. Babakisha. I know about all these tactics. You know what I'm saying? Right? Are you right? Oh, bro, that's why this truth, John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and it shall set you free. This is how we're set free. No, nobody can pull a fast one on you. I get that a lot. Are you okay? Are you alright? This is why you gotta have faith, and you gotta be mentally strong as well. Because if you're not, you're just gonna break. You're gonna fold. Hold on. Right? Baba, you just gonna fold. Baba Kisha. Hello. Hi. Baba Kisha. Baba Kisha, Baba Kisha. So we're in that time. We are in that time. Baba Kisha. Right, Baba Kisha. There is people out here that want to bring it, but you gotta understand. The root of everything is spiritual. 90% spiritual. Stop looking at people. You have to fight. Let the Lord fight your battle. This is spiritual. Right? You know you got ex-army situated in these homes as well, in these houses. right? Some bright trainers. They look tasty. Look army trainers. So you got that right. You got that going on. Ex-army posted up in some of these buildings and they're buying people in, putting people. But that's another topic. You're being watched by Satan, right? That's who you're being watched by. That's who you're being watched by. The spiritual demon Satan, man. Satan's on our asses right now, man. And he's trying to file a lawsuit. Satan's trying to file a lawsuit against us, bro. Right? He's tried everything else. This is the main thing right now. Right? Okay, sure. Skip it, man. Okay, sure. This is the main thing right now. Right? He's having a lawsuit, a counter claim of why you're not worthy to judge him. This was happening. A counter. So he's using everybody. He's jumping in people, sniffing, coughing, jumping in cars, waving, handler, right? Sniffing, tying shoelaces, making noise campaigns. This is all being done by Satan, right? Yeah, kicking football, fake football, fake football. What are you gonna fake football matches? Yeah, pass the ball. Yeah, that's all orchestrated. This kingdom is fake. It's fake, man. Listen, this truth, it breaks the false reality. It's fake. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right? Love of the Father is not in him. Then these people, they're working with demons and they're trying to come at you. They're trying to come at you. It's all the thing. This is real. And you know the only good thing about alright, say if your phones are hacked, say if other people are able to see what you're doing, you know the good thing about that. You know the good thing about that. The good thing is, check this out. You know the good thing about that. Nothing don't go unseen. Nothing don't go unseen. So, say if your phone's hacked and you got a lot of people watching you, well, they're watching you speak truth. See, all things work in the favor of those that. All things work good for those that love the Heavenly Father and according to His purpose. All things. Let's say, all right, they're able to see your videos. Well, they would have to see what you say. They have to see it. That's hard to deal with for some people. So it still works in our favor. It works in our favor. Oh, we're gonna put them on a watch list. Well, you're being watched. Bring out the truth, and the people that are watching you, they're gonna have to what? See that you're speaking the truth. Going back to Job now, right? And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out. You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he have, and he will curse you to your face. So Satan realized that Job was blessed. He realized those things. He realized that Job was blessed. And it says, and the Lord said to Satan, behold, all that he have is in your power. All in your power. I'm gonna give you to him. I'm gonna let you do certain things. And only do not lay your hand on his person. So don't kill him. But I'm gonna give you to him, and you're gonna be able to do certain things. But just don't take him out. That's all. Okay. You see all this? You see all these things there? You see? Right? Look, boy, listen, we're spiritual disruptors, man. We are spiritual disruptors right now. All that he have is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on his person. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. He's not doing his own thing. Yet he's still under an order. by the Father, Yahweh, God. He has to be given permission. He needs permission. There's spiritual laws in place. What most are very, very ignorant too. The spiritual laws, brothers. So this was a test for Job. I'm not going to read all of it. It's a big, big book. It's what, 38 chapters? Job was tested, bro. You would have thought, hold on, he must be evil. That means he must. A lot of people say, well, if that's happening, that's happening. He must be evil. A lot of people don't think about that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. Right? Oh, he must be evil. No, Job wasn't evil. It said he was an upright man. So the Lord could have bad things happening, but you're still righteous. Because the scriptures also say you were going to suffer for righteousness' sake as well. Be happy when you suffer for righteousness' sake. So you see that balance. There's a balance within this truth, right? There's levels to this. You suffer, but you suffer for righteousness' sake. Read these scriptures, man. You got people losing their heads. Brothers come out here and teach, disrupting the kingdom of darkness. We know the kingdom, we know their tactics, man. So we can speak upon these things. See what else we got. You got this one guy over there losing his head when he should be running a football team. He's busy over worrying about what I'm doing. Got people losing their heads, man. Got people losing their heads. So let's go to Jeremiah 15. Oh Lord, remember me and visit me and take vengeance from me on my persecutors. So Jeremiah was praying this. Visit me. Remember me. You know my persecutors. And in your endurance, patience, do not take me away. Know that for your sake, I have what? I have suffered rebuke. So we also suffer rebuke for the Lord's sake. You two sisters. You two sisters, man. So we suffer rebuke for his sake. For the Lord's sake. Yes, rebuke. Alright? Chastening. But the Lord Yahushua has it where we're not stuck in a rut. We're not stuck. Okay? There's more. And in your enduring patience, do not take me away. I've suffered rebuke, for your words were foul, and I ate them. We got to eat these words. Eat the whole row. I suffer rebuke, and I ate it. So we got to eat these words. All right? Now they got the community coming out now. They can't stop this. Darkness cannot stop this, man. Darkness cannot stop this. You understand? And it says, and your word was to me a joy and rejoicing in my heart. I am called by your name, oh Lord of hosts. So what's the Lord of hosts? It means Lord of armies. We are called by your name. I did not sit in the assembly of mockers, nor did I rejoice. I sat alone because of your hand, for you have filled me with indignation, which is pain perpetual. My wound was incurable, which refuses to be healed. Will you surely be to me like an unreliable stream, as waters that fell? So Jeremiah was pleading for his persecution. Because Jeremiah, guess what he had to do? He had to be strong in the midst of what? All that persecution, he had to be strong. He had to be focused. Right? So this is all scriptural. Don't fret. Stay in your power. Hold on to that. You got people panicking, bro. Now what is that? That's the word. That's not our own power. It's the word. Hebrews 4:12. The word is sharper than any two-edged sword, quick and powerful, dividing the soul asunder, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. It says that. So this word, guess what it's able to do? Search out the intent of the heart, which is the mind. That's how powerful this word is. This word, it makes us like mind readers. We can read people's minds just with this word alone. Oh, I'm saying, but you ain't to be scared of anything, brother Kishar. Right? Don't be scared. Put your faith in the Lord. Right? Put your faith in it and come out of agreement with what the enemy's saying as well. This is so a lot of this is ex-army as well. Ex-army, cult members. But who controls them? Satan. And who is that battle against? It's against Satan. So therefore, you're going to have that level of kickback. You understand? You got to realize that. Right? This is spiritual warfare, man. This is spiritual warfare. But we gotta maintain. We gotta maintain. And some of them, guess what they're trying to do as well? They're trying to fry your brain. They nearly had me cooked yesterday. They nearly had me literally cooked. They were trying to fry my brain. So make sure you also get out here and teach this word. Because you don't want to end up like a pretzel, just shrivel up like a vegetable. That's how they want you to be, like a vegetable. So get out here, teach this word, man. And don't fall for their tricks, man. Remember, we have the authority. We have the authority. We have the power for the spirit and power of Yahushua. I've given you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions. All power. And nothing by any means shall harm you. So nothing by any means is going to harm us. Because we've been given that authority. Don't worry about the projection. Right? Don't worry about the thing. Stay rooted in the words. When you're rooted in the words, you're not going to be moved. When you're not moved, the enemy has to flee. Because he sees you're what? Firm. He's going to come with the devilish tactics. He's going to come with the cars. He's going to have people sitting outside and doing this and doing that. Don't focus on that. Focus on you teaching this truth and growing. You understand? Right? Grow thereby by the milk of the words. Grow. They want you to get tired. They want you to get worn out. Pace yourself as well. Right? So I'm going to shut off here. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.